Hey, good morning, Sunrisers, and welcome to another thankful Thursday right here on Sunrise, the Mommy Edition.
It is.
This is just for you.
No, I mean, it's going to be a great day. We're starting our celebration of mothers. And of course, our set is courtesy of the one and only Skay Events, our top decorator, who was recently actually a guest on Corner Up. Did you saw that episode?
I did. It was a very cool episode. Very, very cool. Yeah. So it's nice that we get to experience her and see, you know, all that goes behind the company and the productions and putting everything together. And then now she's here with us this morning. She's done our set, rather.
Yes.
So yeah, it's nicey.
I expect we should be chatting with her.
I expect
May
we
is just
should.
so chock full. Well, it's the definition of what when we say it's chock full of. May is chock full of days and events and observations.
Really
it's a
is.
busy month.
Listen, yesterday was Teacher's Day.
Yes.
Right? And the day before, I was one of those parents. Me say, the pharmacy we say crowd, you know, line of traffic for going to Fontana. I am just like, listen.
Yep.
But what I loved about it was there was a crowd. People were going in to
But
get
there's always
things
going to
for
be
the-
a crowd. It's Mother's Day. It's not like it's Father's
for
Day.
Teacher's Day I'm talking about.
Oh, Teacher's Day. Oh, yeah.
For Teacher's Day. And I was very pleased to see how many parents were running in with their kids to pick up items, because I think often Teacher's Day a lot of people go, Teacher's Day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's nice to see that there seemed from my lens to be a little bit more effort.
Yeah.
Because we are nothing without our teachers. I say it all the time. Like
True.
there's
You want to hear a little joke? I've never said this publicly. I mean, like, my friends know.
Yeah.
But, like, I hated Teacher's Day every year.
You don't want any
As a
more
teacher,
mugs?
no.
Why?
It's funny. It was weird for me because I taught upper school. I taught sixth formers and fifth formers. They're all gone by this time. Them gone on study leave. And so, like, for me, after Teacher's Day, I sit in the staff room and watch everybody get one bag of basket and one bag of this and one bag of fandangos. Not what usually, like, on a rare year, one student might come and
say, sir, here's your mug.
But like now, you get lots of past students finding you and sending you messages, or you get tagged in somebody's post as a teacher that they remember, and you're like, I guess it was worth it after all.
Listen, it's so worth it. I say it all the time. Our children spend more time with their teachers than they do with us. Their waking hours, majority of their waking hours are spent in school. Yeah. So the role that the teachers play is critically important to who the child becomes. So I am very appreciative of the teachers who show up and show out for our kids. So thank you, Dennis. We appreciate you.
Big ups to Nicola Franklin, Petrie Franklin, that's Jackson's teacher.
Oh,
he's quite fond of her. But he's always quite fond of his teacher. He has a really good relationship with his teacher. But yeah, big up Mrs. Petrie Franklin.
Very nice, very nice. Did you say that Tami and It were substitute teachers as well?
I saw. I saw. It
as the PE teacher. Listen, that was not in my bingo cards. I said, It jumping Jackson. Hey, I was like, all right, fighty, fit It.
I like it. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. There's a little bit of it there. Whoa! All right. Okay.
I don't know who's having more fun, to be absolutely honest.
Who a lead who? It look like he just come from GC Foster. All right, and Tami was in her element with little kids,
teaching them songs.
Admittedly, she has an advantage.
She does. She has her own school at home. Too funny.
That was an IT joke. Am I allowed to give that joke?
Yes, you are. But on the, while we're speaking about children and speaking about Teachers Day and so on, let's talk a bit about the child's tip, shall we?
All right.
Yeah, what's the tip of the day?
Okay, so here's our tip of the day. Encourage your children to share their thoughts, feelings, and concerns as you listen without interruption or being judgmental. Just listen. I always say, I think I said it last week, it is important to let your children know that you are listening. Yeah. Because it develops a sense of responsibility. Yeah. If they know that their voice matters, then they know that what they say matters, and then they become more responsible because of what they say. If they think, nobody not listening to me, I can't say anything, then they become careless and flippant with the things that they say, and before you know it, them start to some terrible things. Yeah. And you know, you need to let them know that you're listening. So you're like, way off in the corner, that thing that you moms do, like you hear and you see around the corner.
Everything.
How do you, well, I know that Jackson wonders like how I see everything. I know, I mean, I'm not gonna let him know some of the secrets.
Yes.
But like, I still marvel because I know some of the secrets as a parent, and I still don't know some of the ways how my wife see the things and hear the things and smell the things and know the things, and you know.
I genuinely feel like we're never the same because of, you see, in that newborn stage, something happens to your hearing, you know, like literally, biologically, something happens. Yes. And I don't think it ever reverts.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
I
your
can
body
pick out a baby crying. I can pick out a baby crying anywhere. Just there's something about the frequency.
The frequency of it, honestly.
It just,
and I can tell you this for free. I could be outside. So in where I live, there is, in three houses in a row, there are babies. One is 3, one is 17 months, that's mine, and one just turned 1. And if I'm outside and I'm hearing crying, I know which one it is. Yeah. Because they're in the same way we know a spoken voice, it's different. Yes. And it communicates different things. It honestly, it's amazing.
That belly aching cry, that
very
discomfort
different.
cry.
Very different. Yeah. But 100%, I am an advocate, and I agree in entirety about listening to your children. I think that it is a beautiful thing when your children feel safe to know that they can communicate, they can be heard. I do not believe that children should be seen and not heard. I am proper anti that.
But if you encourage it, you have to deal with the consequences of it.
Correct. You know? But I think also it helps them to navigate and understand appropriate from inappropriate,
yes.
how much I can say from can't say, how I can express myself and express disappointment even to elders with respect and regard.
I give you a joke there. So I'm big on teaching emotional precision.
Yes.
So I want you to know what your emotions are. Yeah. Right? Because sometimes some people say, you may feel away, and like, you know, it's
what
just
is
abstract.
The away?
Yeah. So like, I remember Jackson was looking sad about something, and I said, what's wrong with you? You're sad? Why do you look sad? And he said, I'm not sad. I'm angry because you took away the tablet.
Good for you, Jackson. It's like, a difference. There's a difference.
No, and I tried to explain it to him, but no, I have to say, well, you're not getting it.
Yeah. And regardless of expressing it, appreciate you expressing it, but you still ain't changing the circumstance.
Exactly. But I like the fact that you understand. This is not my sad face. This is my angry face. Yeah, definitely.
You mentioned earlier about, you know, moms having this ability to sonic hearing and also sensing and feeling things. And a big part of what makes us moms, obviously, is our biology and our makeup. And a part of the process of fertility and having children is our ovaries. So today, actually, is World Ovarian Cancer Day.
Oh, wow, yes.
Yeah, so I actually really want to highlight that. It's a critically important one, and it's one that actually impacts a lot of people right here in Jamaica. We have a lot of our cancers in women are related to areas of fertility. So cervical cancer, ovarian cancer, breast cancer. So let's speak a bit about that. Ovarian cancer is a major disease responsible for some 140,000 deaths globally every year. And around 1 in 70 women will get the disease at some point in their lives. And yet, most know very little about it. So for that reason, World Ovarian Cancer Day was established to highlight the plight of women with the condition and also provide hope and bring women together from across the globe for obviously research purposes and to raise awareness to help others recognize the dangers and signs very early. It's a big part, eh? Early detection is so critically important. But also, early detection helps us to increase survival and recovery. So, you know, some telltale signs include bloating, a need for frequent urination, a pain in the abdomen. And let me just say, outside of it being Ovarian Cancer Day, if you experience things that just don't feel like your body is doing what it normally does, get checked out.
Yeah.
Please just get checked out. We know our bodies.
I was about to say
women alike.
Yeah, you
we
know
our
when something
bodies.
is off.
So just check it out. Don't say, you know, say this don't feel right, but let's just check it out. And I'm going to encourage the men to do the same, because men often wait too long to check out something that they know they're experiencing, but they're so caught up in being the providers, getting, get checked out.
Check it, check the things.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you know what? CVM has some big things coming up, of course, in terms of programming. Big news for the football fans and non-football fans. The KSAFA Championship League semi-finals and finals will be live right here on CVMTV.
Nice.
So catch all the action from the semi-finals this weekend, starting with the big showdown this Friday, that's tomorrow, where Olympic Gardens FC is going to face off against the mighty JDF FC. It's going to be a big match. Showtime is 8:20 p.m. and you can see live action right here on CVMTV. So definitely you want to check that out. I'm going to be reminding you later on in the show, because we do want you to tune in. All right? Yeah.
We'll have a quick birthday shout out.
Oh yeah, whose birthday it is today?
Listen now. And this one is very...
Whoever it is, bring them, come and take a picture right here.
I know, right? Little flowers background. So Tanisha is the resident hairstylist for Mrs. Kitty.
Okay, yeah.
And Ten's daughter is turning 13 today. So I want to say a very big happy birthday to the one and only Shalane Williams.
Shalane, happy birthday, Shalane.
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 To be said no other way.
Shalane.
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 Wishing you a wonderful birthday, Mama. 13 is great. Welcome to the teens.
You remember when you turned 13? I was like, oh, finally, I'm a teenager.
Look here. I do remember vividly. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to be 10. Yeah. Because I really wanted to be double digits. Yeah. And you know, once you're double digits for the rest of your life. Yeah, yeah. Anybody ever realize that?
Yes.
No? Okay, great. Yeah. Me alone, all right. Moving on. And then 13 just feels like a step in
rite of passage.
Right? And then now I just can't wait for 40.
Oh, you're not 40 yet? A joke. That's all the time we have for it's over to our Thursday morning mixtape. Run the Mama Love track, please.